Okay, so welcome back to my second video, and I would like to call this the Entrepreneurship Psychology 101. Okay, because I want to deep dive into what entrepreneurship really is and what this journey is going to be look like. So, as per the textbook or Google definition, entrepreneurship is basically a journey wherein, as an entrepreneur, I create certain value in terms of goods or services, and I hope in exchange of that, I get certain returns for it in terms of revenue and profits, right? So, that is the basic Google definition that we've all learned and understood, right? But entrepreneurship journey is very, very different. I mean, it's not as simplistic as this definition could be. But before I deep dive in, I really want to talk about some of the wrong reasons why you would decide to be an entrepreneur. Okay, so I want to check for yourself. And trust me, whatever I'm listing here today, all these reasons were because I wanted to be an entrepreneur, okay, which I realized over the time that was a mistake. Okay, so here are the 4 reasons to not be an entrepreneur. Okay, you should not be an entrepreneur if you are someone who is just tired of the corporate rut. You're tired of going to the office, coming back in the evening, going Monday to Friday or Saturday, doing this over and over again, and you feel that entrepreneurship is something that is going to give you a break and that is going to give you a magical pathway to a different dimension. Okay, so you should not be an entrepreneur if you are simply bored of this corporate rut. Second reason why you should not be an entrepreneur: if you're somebody who's looking for the time freedom, okay, like the freedom of flexibility, the freedom that says that, oh, okay, I can work anytime I want, and I can work anytime I want, and there's no Monday to Friday for me, there's no clocking in the hours for me and things like that. So if you are somebody who's thinking like that, I'll tell you that is a huge mistake again. Okay, so you shouldn't be an entrepreneur if you're just looking for the time flexibility. Third reason is if you are somebody who doesn't want to report to anybody, who doesn't want to work under a boss. Okay, if you're somebody who's like, oh, no, I want to be my own boss, I don't want to work under somebody, I will do whatever I want, decisions that I want to make. Okay, third wrong reason why you should not be an entrepreneur if you're somebody who just doesn't want to work under somebody. Fourth mistake is if you're somebody who's looking to make money quickly. Okay, oh, I'm going to start a business, 6 months down the line, 1 year down the line, I'm going to be a millionaire. Lots of people say that, honestly, and I think that is also because the kind of entrepreneurship that is projected around in the social media or in media in general, that entrepreneurship is glamorous, entrepreneurship is entrepreneurs are like driving Ferrari or Porsche or whatever, that fancy cars, and it gives you an image when you feel that, oh, you're going to make a lot of money, a lot of money quickly. Okay, which is again a myth. It's not true. So if these are the 4 reasons, and the reason why I'm saying this, because I absolutely started in this journey with these 4 mindsets. I'm tired of corporate rut. I don't want to report to anybody. I want time flexibility. I want to work from wherever I want to work. And I'm going to make a lot of money quickly. Okay. So, and I realized that this was the reason why I was failing so miserably. Okay. Because entrepreneurship game is very different. Entrepreneurship is not a journey wherein you would just, you would get the time flexibility. Of course, there is certain level of flexibility that you can create for yourself, but entrepreneurship journey is a 24/7 game. You don't even have weekends at certain period of time. Like, I don't remember myself having weekends for past couple of years now. So it's a journey that is ongoing because ownership is so high in this journey. It's not something that, oh, I clock out at 5 o'clock and then I'm like, okay, even if the office is on fire, I don't really care, right? You have to be alert and you have to be on your toes all the time, because this is your baby, and this is, you just can't abandon your baby just because it's 5 or 6 o'clock in the evening. So entrepreneurship really is a game where you are super involved in this business, and it is not like something, it's not like a job where you just have to clock your hours. Okay, you, this myth of I will not work under somebody is also really uh, incorrect, because as an entrepreneur you have to work with so many people. Okay, even though you don't have a direct boss under you, but you have to be so accountable to yourself, you have to be so disciplined to yourself, that if you are not in this journey, oh my god, this is like a fastest way to fail, really. And the fact that you don't have to report to somebody is also very incorrect, because when you are building a team, when you are building the business, you're scaling the business, you have to build teams, and you have to be accountable to these people as well. It cannot be just like, oh, I'm the boss and I will just order them around and they will do whatever I tell them to. It doesn't really work like that anymore. Okay, those labor days are gone. So you have to be equally jumping into the matters as much as they are present, and you have to be taking the decisions, you have to collectively bring the team ahead. So it's a new kind of skill that one must develop if you want to build if you want to build a business. Okay, so, and fourth myth that I was talking about, making money quickly, is an absolute myth. I mean, I don't think I've seen a single entrepreneur who has made money overnight. Even though it looks like an overnight success, is actually a collective effort that has been placed in, in past many years. And I've seen that, this journey is not for instant gratification. It is about delayed gratification. You really don't know when the kind of money that you are hoping that would churn, it would come. Okay, this game of entrepreneurship is all about pumping in more money in the beginning so that you can build a business, you can build a brand, you can build a team. And it's never going to be like, oh, today I made a lot of money, so yay, so I can rest tomorrow. No, you've got to, this is a constant game of renovation, investing, a game wherein you cannot just be complacent, because in entrepreneurship, the moment you're complacent, the moment you feel like, oh, I've done it all, I've reached somewhere, that's where you start to fail. Okay, so you always have to be on your toes. And so these are the reasons, myths, why you should not be an entrepreneur, reasons, bad reasons, wrong reasons to be an entrepreneur. And I started with that journey, and I know how I had to evolve, because I was miserable in my first 2 years of my entrepreneurship game. So I hope this makes sense to you. And I in the next video, I'm going to talk about what is the right reason to be an entrepreneur. I'll see you there.